Hi guys, I'm Anita and I'm back with another video. Today it's time for another Friday Reads for me, and the Friday Reads videos are usually videos where I'm talking about the books that I've been working on and finished over the past week and what I'm planning on working on over the weekend, and sometimes also into next week for the most part. But yeah, first up, I have only finished one book this week, and that was an audio of City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This I read in preparation for the BookTube SFF Awards. This was nominated in the debuts category, so I was very eager to get into this. I've seen a lot of great reviews of it, but sadly I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I really enjoyed the setting. I liked the ancient Egyptian feel that was to it and all of the magical elements, but all of the characters were just really flat and not something that grabbed me at all, and I didn't care for the romance. I mean, the romance was not the worst that I've read, but it was just maybe bland characters, so I didn't really care what happened to them. And yeah, so I ended up giving this 3 out of 5 stars. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll be continuing with the trilogy. I haven't really set my mind up for that. But yeah, we'll see in the future if I eventually pick up the next books that are supposed to come out in the series. Apart from that, I have over this week been working on Wheels of the Infinite, also on audio. This is by Martha Wells. This is another book that I'm not super enjoying. I don't know what it is. I think the premise was really cool when I read about it. But yeah, sadly it's not really my thing. I'm about 65% through it, 67% through it or something. So I still have about close to 2 hours left of the audio in the speed that I'm listening to it in, so I hope that I will finish it over the next couple of days. And it is one of the One Readathon to Rule Them All readathon projects, so I'd like to finish it before Saturday is over. So we'll see if that happens. I also have 2 other books that I'm working for that project, so yeah. I was actually working on Mørket Søn by Jeanette Hedengren. This is the first of the books that I picked up from my sort of Scandinavian fantasy books, but I had to hand it in on Tuesday, so I wasn't able to finish it on time. I managed to read, I think, 135 pages or something before I had to hand it in, and then I'll have to put a new hold on that book so I can finish it. I think that had I had that, I would have finished it by now, because it was pretty fast-paced, and even though I wasn't sure if I was enjoying it completely, there's definitely some elements that were really cool, and it could have changed my opinion as it went. But instead of that book, I decided to pick up Vejen til Pension, another Danish fantasy book, but so far it's more of an apocalyptic near future thing, but I'm only about 100 pages into it. It's 430 pages. But I think it's about angels and demons and stuff, so that's the fantastical elements that comes into it. But so far this is a bit about, it follows a group of kids who are living in the zone. They have no adults around really, they all disappeared for some reason, and there's this weird sound that always happens in the zone, and they're trying to figure out where it comes from because it's not a very nice sound, so they're trying to remove it. And then one of the people who lives in the zone with the others leaves the zone, and there's a lot of mysterious about who she was, how she came in the first place, because she was not always in the zone. She came when she was 10 years old and just left in the beginning of this book. So this is where I'm at right now, and I don't know what is gonna happen next. It's not as fast-paced that I was hoping, but I hope that it will get through some chunks, a bigger chunk of this over the weekend. So as you can see, I am 100 pages in, so it's about 20%. Okay, but not anything outstanding. Another book that I've been working on the past few days has been Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I hadn't really picked it up since I've read the first chapter, so it was more like me trying to get back into this, because I really enjoy the writing so far, and I think the setting is pretty cool and the magic system so far, but I'm 100 pages into it and things have definitely happened already and I'm excited to see where this will go. I don't know if I'll finish it because it is a bit of a chunky one. I'm about 20% through this one as well, so yeah, I think these two books are more or less the same length, so we'll see which one I decide to try and finish over the next couple of days. Which one will read the fastest. I think this one, the Danish one, has a larger font, so I might be able to read that a little faster. But I am also very eager to get on with this one. Apart from that, I don't have very many reading plans over the weekend. I have a pretty busy weekend ahead of me because today is my dad's 60th birthday. So obviously there's gonna be a really big party today. I think we're gonna have about 40 guests over. So yesterday we put up the party tent. This is actually a long weekend, so I had yesterday off. It was really nice, but yeah, so I don't have a lot of time today to do anything right now. I'm getting ready to go and have a shower, get ready, and get some laundry over so that I can finish that before I have to leave. And all of that. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, I will have some time to read Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know how much time still. And it's now officially been a week since my sister was having her due date and there's still no baby yet, so that's a little sad. And I also would like to say that I'm still having the Q&A open, so I'd really appreciate any questions you may have for me. I don't mind, it can be bookish related or non-bookish related. It's whatever you feel like you want to send off questions, please let me know. I'll leave a link to the video in the card symbol as well as in the description box below, so you can go and send me your questions, because currently I don't have super many questions, so I'd really appreciate a few more so that I actually have a decent amount of questions to answer. Also, finally, did you notice anything new? If you didn't, I have decided to change my channel name. I am now officially just Anita Reads. I checked around BookTube whether there was any other people with the same YouTube name, and so far I haven't found any. So hopefully I'm not trashing anyone else's channels. But I decided that I have, for a while, been pretty annoyed with the fact that I just use my name. I think people don't often think of me as a booktuber because I just use my name, so I wanted to have a sort of bookish reference in my title without it being too long, and I'm still using this mail as a professional mail, so I also didn't want it to be too bookish, if you want to know. Or maybe I'm just gonna get a new email for the professional stuff. Anyway, definitely let me know in the comments down below what sort of plans you have for the weekend. Are you reading any exciting books, and do you have any books you would like to recommend to me? Also, are you planning on participating in the Bout of Books? Because I have actually filmed a TBR and I'm sort of definitely going to be doing it because it's very relaxed, there's no challenges. So let me know if you're going to be participating in that in the comments below, and I will also probably upload my TBR for that over the weekend because it starts on Monday. Otherwise, I don't have anything else to say, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye!